Welcome everyone to some more Genshin Impact. And today, a new event has unlocked. And thankfully it's one that I don't have to pre-record for, so yay! And we're gonna be doing that, obviously. It just went live about like 20 minutes ago. So, well for me. So, let's do this. Also, I will be doing other things so we finish early. So I'll be doing some domain runs and collecting all these sakura blooms. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I was like climbing this tree yesterday because I was thinking about Goro and Ito and how they are definitely going to be in 2.3 as playable characters. And I was thinking about where I would stand to manifest for like good luck. And while I was climbing this, I saw that there was the petals for the sakura blooms. So apparently one is on top of the tree. And this whole time, I never knew that. And I already kind of got it last time because I climbed a tree and I was like, wait, is this a sakura bloom? And it was. So that's something I discovered. And yes, one of my ideas to manifest for luck is to stand on top of that tree. That is why I climbed that tree in the first place. Anyways. So this event started. Shadow of the Ancients. Okay, Captain of the Adventurers Guild seems to be having trouble dealing with a certain investigative commission. Helping her might just come with its benefits. And we did get quite a few things. And primos. I need to recollect all my primos that I lost. I mean, not a big deal, but I like to save all my primo gems and convert them into fates. Intertwined fates. Oh yeah, and if some of you are wondering if I ever accidentally converted into the wrong fates, I didn't. I never did. I'm always so careful with converting because I don't want to make that... I don't want to make those kind of grave mistakes where some people probably actually converted 100... like, the equivalence of 100 orbs from primo gems into the wrong summon orbs. So I'm always careful when I'm like converting anyway, so I just have a lot of acquainted fates because I don't want to pull on the permanent banner until Toma's on it, which will be in 2.3, so I'll finally make use of them when that happens. Okay. Hello there, traveler. We meet again. Oh my gosh, my mic is in the way. I had to look at my OBS to read. Your recent commission completion record has been stellar indeed. Why, I'd even say you're one of our star adventurers. You're too kind. We of the Inazuma Adventurers Guild are normally in contact with the other branches throughout Teyvat. As such, there is no need for you to be so humble. Your exploits in Mondstadt and Liyue are known to us. Actually, we'd like you to consider working on a relatively simple investigation. The area to be investigated is on Surumi Island. The weather on the island can be considered quite unique, and it is shrouded in fog all year round. However, investigations should still be relatively safe to conduct. The guild normally sends more experienced adventurers to take up this task, but this time the adventurer we sent cancelled the commission soon after arriving on Surumi Island. He did not elaborate much as to his reasons, just stopping in time to say that it was beyond his abilities before giving it up. But after this adventurer forfeited, this commission ended up idling here for quite a while without anyone to take it up. The commissioning party has asked after it several times already. Well then, I thought we should probably send an adventurer with exceptional survival skills and experience and have them complete this commission. That was when you came to mind. So, what do you say, traveler? This all seems a little fishy. That's an understandable perspective. That the previous adventurer cancelled on us was quite unexpected indeed. Surumi Island is quite far off the beaten track, and the guild knows precious little about it. Well, we can work around this and decrease the commission's requirements a little. If you should encounter any particular pernicious dangers along the way, you can return to ask for help. There is no need to obsess over completing this investigation. Ah, yes. By the way, the person who posted this commission appears to be a researcher from the Sumeru Academia. He originally intended to investigate the weather on Surumi Island, but ran into some problems during the research process. Oh gosh, the day changed. That's why he posted this commission. If I'm not mistaken, he has worked out the lion's share of his research grants, so the rewards should be quite sizable. Well, I'll take it. Well then, thank you for your willingness to take up this commission. Allow me to show you where to begin. Please do stay safe as you investigate, however. I wish you all the best. Ad Astra Abyssos. Surumi Island. Yeah, we just... it's easier to teleport there. And also, as I told you guys already, did everything on these islands. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to, obviously Toma and the party. And, also, yesterday I even leveled the unit to level 90. Because, why not? And now my EXP things are now decreased, as well as my Mora. I still have a lot of it, but I definitely need more of it if I'm going to be leveling, if I get Goro and Ito and level their stuff up. And also I leveled Sayu up a bit more, but I don't have too much for her, so I just, like, left it as is. Okay, this must be the area we're investigating. There's nothing special here except... a ruin grader? Huh, so Surumi Island's got these things too. Okay, get rid of it.
Come at the bee!
Think you can bully me?
Check this out! Ha! Here's backup!
Thanks for the follow.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Think you can bully me? Shaken and stirred!
Oh gosh. Oh, this is a tough one.
Burst forth!
Oh, it's more powerful.
Ha! I'm here.
Live!
Oh gosh. Oh.
Shaken and stirred!
Don't get too close! Huh? I got you covered!
Let's kill this thing quickly so I can talk again.
Burst forth! Feel this ancient power!
Okay, just revive yourself. This one time I've never seen before. Fertilizes. Actually, is this the way to freeze? Okay, let's retreat for now. Report this to Catherine. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my team setup. Okay, I'll just teleport back. Okay, it's a reviving ruin grader. Ow, my hand. Welcome back, traveler. What did you find? So, we met this ruin grader that won't stay dead. A strange ruin grader that keeps getting back up, no matter how many times it is brought down. The person who commissioned this quest didn't say a thing about this. No wonder that previous adventurer looked so upset. They must have been stumped by that strange ruin grader. We should really be informed of such things ahead of time. I'm sure that I reminded Mr. Hassani that he should be honest and clear when stating the details of the commission. How could he do something like this? Unclear wording, missing content. It seems that more and more people are writing commissions this way. How are we supposed to give adventurers work like this? Seriously. Sounds like it's been rough for you. I'm alright, at least. I just wish that the people posting commissions would communicate their needs to the guild more clearly. My apologies, I spoke out of turn. Regardless, I believe that the best and least costly way to solve this is to make contact with the person who submitted this commission directly and explain the situation with the reviving Ruin Grader to him. We shall see if he can accept the investigation results as they are, and if he believes that we can continue investigating whether he has any way of solving the problem or not. All I can do is record matters as best as I can. If this commission is to continue, I will do my best to support you all the same. Got it. In that case, I leave the matter of contacting Mr. Hassani to you. I don't think I can pronounce that name. I tried. Okay, just teleport. At least I don't have a headache today, because sometime yesterday I got a headache and it really made it hard for me to actually do my classwork for university classes. Okay. My research on Surumi Island. Hello there. I just received a status report from the Adventurers Guild and was just wondering if the one who had taken the commission was you. So it was. So this investigation commission... I know what you're going to say. Miss Catherine was just haranguing me back there. I told her that I now understand the situation, more or less. Would it be correct to say that you encountered a Ruin Grader with regenerative powers at the investigation area? That's right. Well, I have seen a Ruin Grader, but I didn't know that it could revive itself. When I came to Inazuma, I was fascinated by the ever-foggy Surumi Island. I even went to investigate it personally. The mysterious fog that lies over the island is fertile ground for research. Oh, my head itches. However, each one of my attempts to go deeper into the island have ended in abject failure. I haven't made any progress at all. It was just as I was thinking on this, I discovered an island that was not shrouded in fog, and that Ruin Grader. However, I wasn't sufficiently prepared for such an encounter, so I had to leave in a hurry soon after coming ashore on that island. So, though I did see that Ruin Grader, I didn't get a good look at it. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, and honestly, encountering unknown circumstances is part of both research and adventuring, is it not? That said, I did give it some thought, and as it turns out, I do have some idea as to what might have happened here. Here's my hypothesis. I believe this Ruin Grader to have some kind of self-repair module built into it. It should also have some kind of external power source that allows it to function normally. It is significantly more advanced than the usual Ruin Graders you'll meet. We could consider it a special anomalous model even. God, so much reading. Ruin Graders are autonomous machines powered by chaos cores. Once these cores are damaged, the machines will lose the ability to move on their own power. But this anomalous model is different. Its power comes from an external source, which I strongly believe might be the ley lines. I do have some experience in the study of how ancient civilizations utilize energy. According to the text, there were once machines that could function in perpetuity. If such records are reliable, this special Ruin Grader could have been an important product of the Ancients' research into energy. We need to stop it somehow and conduct detailed research into its inner workings. So, any ideas? Well, we have about 3 solutions, I think. 2 of which have rather slim odds of working out. Let me think. Ah, right. This'll do. Before coming to Inazuma, I did arrange to have a few relics shipped along to serve as research material on a few new topics. Not long before you came over, my countrymen managed to get them delivered to me. Among them are a few ancient tools known as Persina's spikes. In theory, they can be used to disrupt the flow of ley line energies, which can be used to cut the flow of power to this anomalous rune greater model. Unfortunately, the setup Persina spike seems a little faulty at the moment. The result of a bumpy voyage, perhaps. And our solution to this new problem? Oh, come on. Unforeseen circumstances are part and parcel of research, aren't they? We just need to, get used to them. So I was thinking, since we both need those spikes, we can team up to get them repaired. Are you sure the spikes will work? Well, I've never actually used Persina spikes before, but their basic principle has been rigorously proven. Things should not go wrong, in theory. Even if you do not believe in me, have faith in the power of science. Alright, I'll have faith. Wonderful! Here's to our partnership then. The key difficulty in maintaining Persina spikes lies in the specific materials used in its components, which makes them quite difficult to mass produce. Usually, we can just cannibalize identical parts from other old relics to repair them. Fortunately, these components are rather common in ancient relics. In fact, you could probably find them wherever such artifacts may be found. Of course, you need not worry about not being able to find those ancient relics. We do, after all, have a handy tool to improve the efficiency of our search. This device here is known as Aisha's Chaos Prospector. The details of how it works can be quite complicated, so I shan't elaborate here. In sum, Aisha's Chaos Prospector will notify you when you have discovered an ancient relic or a ley line energy distortion with pretty decent accuracy, really. Our most urgent task at the moment is to use it to find components hidden deep underground. Once we've found enough components, the maintenance process can begin. This collection work will take several days, but we do need to have patience and to proceed steadily. Alright then, if you understand what we need to do, then try putting this glorious machine to work. Oh boy, my throat. Okay, we got a gadget. And some heroes with... I need to collect more of those. Because I think when I get to Goro and Ito, I will definitely need to use a lot of those. Also, I think I won't attempt to get to characters to level 90 anymore since 80 to 90 is pretty expensive. So, like leveling, not ascension. So, okay, so event details. Okay, survey sites, Storm Terrace later, Yaguang Shoal, Qingsu Pol, I'm trying to pronounce these, and Tatarasuna. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, let's go teleport. Wait, when are the next ones unlocked? Wait, did it say anything? Oh, okay, I'll put the gadget on in a second. What? Okay, 2 days. It's weird how it says 1 day, but it actually means 2 days. And, 4 days. So... Oh. These are both like, this is Sunday unlock, and this is, Tuesday. Maybe I could save both for Tuesday. Oh dear, that'll be a lot of reading. My poor throat. Okay. Okay, I think I vaguely remember this from the 2.2 premiere stream. Okay, so... Still no idea how this works, but I think it makes sense. And it tells me the tutorial again. Okay, so... So is it telling me where to go, or... Oh no, is this being specific? Okay, so the first one... Yeah, will be... Ah, here we go.
I'll keep this close.
Okay. Oh, we have to find a... Okay, we have to keep doing this until we find a part. Okay. I was like, what? Okay, so one this way. Okay, these enemies just spawn here. Oh.
Come into being.
Think you can bully me?
Fire it up.
Got my damage!
Windblade!
Okay, so I'm guessing that obviously wasn't it. Okay, we have to keep going. This way. I am triggering all these enemies. Fun! Now what do you need? But apparently I am.
Check this out. Come into being.
Okay, we have to get rid of these enemies. They're annoying.
Live. Come into being.
Okay, here we go. Okay, now we can go back. Okay, so it's pointed this way. Still this way. Okay, so over here. Okay, it's like literally right here. There you go. And there you go. Can I activate this now? Look for it again when the right time comes? What does that mean? Okay, I apparently found something. I can't do anything yet. Okay, I found it. So I'm guessing this is a little bit later? Okay, where did that go? This is... Never mind. Okay, let's just go. Okay, so next spot. Let's go. Okay, we'll have to walk. And also, if it's not obvious already, yeah, I only have Zero Toma as my previous stream has shown, like during my pulls. And also, I don't plan to get Hu Tao, so I'm not gonna pull on the banner anymore. Check out my stamina. Let's get this one thing. We have to refill our stamina. So it's over here with all the enemies.
Live.
Windblade!
The enemy gets back here.
Burst forth.
should... Okay, the enemies might continue to attack, but let's just focus on this.
Live!
Sketch. Shaken and stirred.
Okay, where was I? Okay. So many enemies.
Burst forth! Fire it up!
Oh gosh. Also, I hope an albedo rerun happens at some point. Because I would really love to get, okay, where was I? Okay, here we go. Because I would really like to get at least one of his constellations. Like, I really want to get at least one.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, at least I'm, like, trying to get all my Mora and EXP mats again. Because if I'm gonna level more characters, I need tons of them. Oh. Look for it again when the right time comes. I'm assuming it's like part 2 or 3 of the event. That I had to mess with that. Which direction? Over here. Oops. Also forgot to loot the thing. Oh no. I love how I can just do that much damage. But it has to be like an elemental reaction, I think.
Live!
Okay, so I'm guessing I have to find all like of those things before I find the actual objective. There we go. Oh, it was just down here. Okay, another one done. Okay, the other one's here. On my throat. Something recently. Okay, so about like last night, before I even went to bed, I decided to go on Instagram for fun, and I decided to finally follow the Seraph of the End tag because for some reason I have not followed that tag yet on Instagram, which just means I could see the post show up on my dashboard and my main page. And I love how I forgot about doing that until this morning when I went on Instagram. I'm like, how could I forget this? Okay, another one of these. And my favorite part about that is how like I see so many reactions to the latest chapter of Seraph of the End, which I will not spoil because it is spoilers, obviously. was saying, I will not, obviously, I will not spoil Seraph of the End, because I don't do that. But I will say a lot of people were reacting to one panel.
A reward on the road.
Oh, I should have told my else to open these. Well, I already listened to his opening treasure chest lines in the voiceover, so it's fine. Anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, obviously I'm not gonna spoil the chapter, but everyone was talking about this one panel, and to be fair, even I was talking about it after I read the chapter and went through it, because I was like, I like this. But also some comments are just so weird, and I'm like, okay. Oh, the joys of wanting to talk about it, but it's spoilers. Okay, and to Tarasuna. Oh, navigate that. I will say the recent Seraph of the End chapter made me so curious on what's gonna happen next. I mean, every single chapter makes me curious on what's gonna happen next. And also, I didn't know about it for a while, but I decided to double check. But Seraph of the End's been, like, the first debut of Seraph of the End was 2012. 9 years ago. And that's insane. I've only gone into Seraph of the End in 2016. And, it was only, like, March of 2020 that I started reading the chapters online. I didn't have a claymore wielder, so I had to plunge attack these things. I mean, I do, but I'm lazy to switch. And I do want to build Sayu, but I haven't really figured out anything yet. Especially since I haven't gotten a lot of Anemo things. Okay, let's get rid of these things. I don't have anything
Moments of birth.
to attack the fire all that much. Oh gosh.
Huh, I'm here.
It's fine. Totally fine. There you go.
Burst forth. Come into being.
Windblade.
There you go. Finally get these enemies out of the way. Okay. I agree, not this thing.
Shaken and stirred. Think you can bully me?
Check this out. Supporting fire. Come to me.
I think so
Witness
close.
this great undertaking.
Windblade.
Oh wait, there's still one more.
Burst forth.
Oh gosh. I think the audio kind of glitched there. A nose. Hey, that happened a few times when I was like recording one of the other events. That there was a bit of a desync. Okay, I'll probably give a second. Okay, so literally right here.
A reward on the road.
Oh gosh, the audio's... Yeah, the audio is, kind of desyncing a little bit. That's not fun. So that means I probably have to restart the game. Let's give it a few more, minutes. See if nothing like that will happen. Oops. Oh
Come
gosh.
into being. Feel this ancient power.
Okay, I need to restart the game. Okay, I'll just finish this up. Okay, there's this one. Okay, so like right here. And I think that's it for now. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm restarting the game. Give me a second. Okay. I've returned. OBS is also being a bit weird too, for some reason. It just went encoding overload for like a second. Okay, everything should be synced up again. And we also finished the event for today. Unlocks after completing all data sampling objectives. Okay, we can't check that yet. I guess I could delay it until Tuesday. That'll be a long... I mean, yeah. But that means I won't do Sayu's hangout on Tuesday. Which will be okay, since I will just stream next week on Thursday. That. Anyways, now that we're done, hopefully the audio doesn't mess up. Okay, since we're done with the event for now, I'm going to be doing a bunch of other stuff while just talking about a bunch of things. I'll put this back. Okay, where to begin? Okay, I guess first things first, I could re-get these seeds, because I... Oh god, the lag. Because I already, like, replanted, new things in the teapot. And I can't just go to the teapot because it's definitely going to make the stream lag if we try to go on there, so... To spare that, I'm not going to do it, so... And also, I'm not done decorating the teapot. Because I want to figure things out. And I kind of am using it just to build friendship points with characters I don't use. Okay, I'm getting the seeds. So this is usually what I do, every day. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, the mouse. Everything is a mess. I could do a couple, like, other things too. I'm trying to thinking of some things because obviously, one thing I gotta do is at least okay. Obviously, we don't know anything of like what Goro and Ito will need, but obviously every character needs these gemstone stuff. Yeah, these stone thingies. And considering they're both Geo characters, I need double the Geo material, and that kind of sucks since I don't have enough for like one character yet. Well, technically, yes, but I need the gold gemstone one. The high quality ones, just I need 12 of those, is what I'm trying to say. And it will be a bit, because I had to grind on like a couple of bosses just to gather them. What am I doing? I'm trying to... Okay, let's see. Okay, we got to climb mountains. I don't know. I am just thinking of ways to prepare for Goro and Ito. Which I'm it's hard to prepare for characters when you don't know what kind of things they'll need for their kits at all. So I'm just like gathering a bunch of resources and hoping that any of them could be good once we find out like their stuff. The struggle. That looks fine. And before anyone asks, no, I do not look at leaks because I don't want to get spoiled. And also everyone keeps spoiling something and I'm ignoring it as much as I can. So, that is something. I don't like to get spoiled. It ruins the surprise for the stream. And also, by the time I am streaming right now, the update premiere stuff should be either next week or the week after. As of the time I'm streaming this, which is November 5th. So a day after I got Toma. Let's see. Okay. I can't wait until we know like Goro Nito's things in the at least like a little like sneak peek of it in the 2.3 stream. I'm excited. Also, hopefully I'm a little more patient with waiting for them because even though I was patient for like to stream Toma, like getting Toma and all that and doing his hangouts, like it was a bit suffering because I was just like the entire day Tuesday was just like seeing people get Toma on the other servers and NA has to wait till 7 p.m. EST before the, you know, obviously Toma, like the Hu Tao banner is up and I was suffering to wait. And basically it made waiting more painful, but it was worth it in the end because I still got him and I'm so happy. And I feel like some people be like, this is a strange team setup. Also, the more I think about it, it's just like, it's basically like characters who can create shields. Okay, technically for Albedo it's just a crystallization shield, but it still counts in my eyes. It still counts to me, so I'm gonna say it counts. Okay, where's... Okay, the horsetail things are over here. Wait, what are they? Yeah, horsetail seeds. Okay. Also, part of me is so tempted to just talk about Seraph the End, but I feel like some of you will be like, what is that? What is that manga, anime, and like, probably don't care, but It's like one of my favorite series out there. And as I mentioned, I got into Seraph of the End in 2016. Like a bit of story, as I like to say. So in January of 2016, I started seeing a lot of fan art related to these two characters, and their names are Yu and Mika from the series. I didn't know who they were, obviously, at first, because I didn't know the series at all. And how many of these do I even have? Real quick. 300. I usually want to get at least over 400 of every material. I want to collect more of these for some apparent reason. Anyways, so yeah, I saw like fan art of these two characters from the series around January, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but then I saw more and more content related to it, and I'm like, okay, I'll probably check it out. And of course, it was before I even knew what the English title was, because I've only heard of it from the English lettered the English letter how do I put this? I'm bad at explaining things. Basically, you have a title in kanji, and then you have the pronunciation guide or something in Latin alphabet letters or something. Latin or whatever. It's basically English letters. Anyways, so which is Owari no Seraph. Of course, the English is Seraph at the end. And in March of 2016, I got around to watching it, and it was worth it.
Come into being.
Oh no, I hate these things.
Think you can bully me?
Great. Okay, anyways. So, what else?
Better watch out for signs of trouble.
Oh right, I had to collect these falberry seeds now. Anyway, so yeah, I watched it in March, and I also learned while watching it, like after I finished watching it. Actually, it was while I was watching it, I learned the reason why people ship the characters together, because I'm pretty sure none of you would ever check Seraph at the end and be like, ah yes, there's no shipping content everywhere. I know every series has stuff like that, but Serbian has a lot of it with the two characters I mentioned, and okay, I'm gonna switch to the friendship team. Okay, this is gonna lag a bit. Okay. Okay, let me do this quickly before I continue.
Yahoo! Think you
Oh, I
can get
hate this.
away?
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Oh, that was quick. Wait, where's the thing? Oh, there's a lone thing.
Brace yourself.
Wait, where'd it go? I think it died. Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is my friendship team for like commissions. Because I want... Well, obviously it's one way to slowly give them friendship points. Okay, I just need to find valberries. Just one little branch of it. There you go. Anyways, what was I saying? So, yeah. I think what I was trying to say is that, like, yeah, I learned a reason while watching the anime. And this was before I started reading the manga, by the way. I saw that I'm like, yeah, I could see why people ship them. And obviously I do ship them, the characters. And you will not believe the number of people who kind of like, say things. And people who say certain things definitely never watch the anime or read a manga, because if they did, they wouldn't even be making certain arguments about it. But what can you do? Anyways, so as I was saying, also what I find interesting is when I got into it, obviously I see all the people shipping them and all that, but when I finally read the manga and gone through the chapters, like as the story progressed, it becomes very clear that it's definitely intentional, that a lot of their interactions is something that is not like platonic completely. So I don't know why I'm talking about shipping stuff like this, but it's not just shipping stuff. Even in the story, they make it very implied that there's definitely something going on between them. Like, but not like outright, because obviously nothing, not even as of the latest chapter, nothing is completely canon yet between them. Although I will say that in one chapter, based on the original context, it is, because, like, in Japanese, like, they use different phrases for, like, saying love and all that, so. But, based on the context of the situation, it definitely does imply more, romantic implication of a confession, so. I'm not gonna tell you guys what chapter that is, because it happened during a chapter that made me cry, like, a lot. It made me really sad and heartbroken for, like, a whole day. I still remember that chapter a little bit. Well, not a little bit. I remember it so well because it made me so sad. Like, those final pages of the chapter was, like, what got to me the most. I already, got all the seeds. Oh yeah, the achievement with planting the seeds is the worst. Because, like, why do we have to get 800? Luckily, I'll be done with this one soon. And I will never use the field again after that. And then... this is gonna take a whole nother year. Probably. Which is not gonna be fun. Anyways, what else to talk about? I kind of want to keep talking about Sarah at the end, but as long as I don't accidentally tell you guys what happens in the manga, like, in detail. Especially recent chapters, because not everyone has caught up to it yet. I remember, like, while, like, a lot of the sad chapters were happening, I decided to create this, like, post, because, you know, as I said, there are people who haven't read the manga in ages, and, or read it, like, in a while, and... basically, you know, the meme with the, like, wait, it's all blank and it's, like, always has been. I kind of use that template, but with stick figures, because I was lazy to Photoshop anything on it. And I only shared it to my friend, because I didn't... because if I shared it, publicly, everyone would probably think it's spoilers, maybe. But it's, like... because there are people who don't read it, like, periodically, like, as the updates came out, like, they would probably be seeing the tag and be like, wait, it's all sad? And it's, like, always has been, and that's, like, the people who read it, periodically. So I made that at some point. It's only shared to my friend, though, because we both read the manga. And, speaking of which, I actually have no idea if she read, the newest chapter yet. Which is a bit troubling, because I can't exactly tell her what happened in the chapter. I did type it to her, but we share a Discord. It's obviously never gonna be shared to any of you guys. It's personal. And, obviously I didn't outright say it. Spoilers. I used the spoiler mark feature to hide them. But she hasn't said anything yet about like the chapter, so I have to wait. I already got all the seeds. Okay, so at the moment I'm just like gathering materials. Oh yeah, I want to do a domain, but I kind of want to just talk a bit because I won't talk too much in the domain. Because I do have some condensed resin to use. Okay, I know I have Sayu, but I'm lazy. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Okay, I don't need to hunt the unusual hilly trail anymore. Already got the achievement. Okay. Great, now I forgot what I'm talking about. You know what, let's go find some Onikabuto. I want to gather so many of them. Even though we don't know anything about their mats or anything, I'm assuming... I hope Ito uses these because it makes sense. Considering... I don't know, in one of the bulletin boards in Inazuma, they, like, it's mentioned Onikabuto. It's like something he takes, so... Assuming... And speaking of Ito, I can't wait until we get to hear his voice because I'm really curious on who would be casted for him. I still find it interesting how like some people thought like a voice actor like being like excited to see like characters is like people are like, oh wow, are you the voice actor? It's like, guys, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. And also, that's a very NDA breaking thing, if it is, so. And also, it's weird that people would ask, and it's like, we haven't even heard the character speak yet. There's nothing. And also, it made me think of a meme, like, creating that into a meme a little bit, because, like, it makes me think of the one where it's like, you know, like with the butterfly, and it's like, is this a pigeon? And obviously it's not. But it's like, just use that as a template and put in the text like, voice actor, happy about seeing a character, like, that they obviously don't voice, because obviously not everything they tweet about is, like, a character they voice. And, like, being excited about, like, ooh, wow, look at this cool new character. And then some people are like, is this a voice confirmation? And I'm like, no, it's not. That's not how it works, guys. Don't do that. I need to collect more of those. I like how whenever I look at the amount of, like, things I've collected, I'm like, it's not enough, even though it's like 400. I just like to collect stuff, okay? I just like to collect things. Also, I'm so happy I got Toma in. Because, I think after he, like, his, you know, the artwork stuff was revealed before 2.1, like, I was like, I want to put him on my team. And, or, like, I don't know. I would, like, something, I wanted to put him on my team immediately when I get him. Thus, I prepared a lot. Anyways, and I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. I just want to talk about Sarah for the end. Oh yeah, and also why I obviously cannot tell you guys what happened in the latest chapter. I will say, again, now that, because I'm now seeing, like, people talk about it on Instagram, which, surprisingly, more people talk about it on Instagram than, Tumblr. So I'm kind of glad I followed the main tag of the series, as a lot of people have been reacting to something from the latest chapter. And even I had the same reactions, although I don't use a certain term to describe a character at all. It's not a bad term, it's... Uh-oh, my stamina. No. It's not a bad term, but I see it everywhere when people are like... How do I put this? It's it's a word that trended alongside Ito when Ito's official artwork was first revealed. Like over 24 hours before 2.2 dropped. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna repeat it because it's so embarrassing to say on stream. But yeah, it's like, it's nice to see those reactions, but it's also a little considering how old the character is technically. Okay, sure, you have vampires and stuff in the story, and demons and all that, it's here at the end, but this is a character who's, like, obviously it's like, even so, it's like, dirt. Yeah, never mind. So much work.
Coming to be.
Scratch that. Think you can bully me?
And also, I feel like some of you would ask, but this is like the stats I have on Toma. Yeah, those are just stats. Also, his HP amount is literally 100 points below Albedo's. Okay, what am I doing? I want to collect more Oni Kabuto. Let's see if I still have, if there's still some lying around in the area. Cause they did refresh the collection points, so, or most of them. So, I want to get more Nikibuto. My god, I will tell you guys that, like, I'm so tempted to talk about, like, the Serve the End thing, but I can't say it because it's spoilers. And it's the manga, so it's, like, very spoilery. I will say my favorite reaction a lot is just people who are, like, haven't read a manga in ages, and I'm like, I didn't read a manga in a while, what happened? And it's like, whenever everyone in all the fans are, like, crying or something, everyone's like, whoa, what happened? Or something. I love the series. I love the boys so much. I wish for them to be happy, but apparently the entire story does not want them to be happy. I wish, like, there's an easier way to farm these. But apparently they're all scattered, like, around the islands. At least the 3 islands that unlocked, because I don't really see them much on the other 3 islands, unfortunately. Oh wait, I just realized there's another spot over here, I think. Oh yeah, considering how much I talk about Serve the End, if any of you watch my content, you should get used to it. I love Serve the End. I don't care if the story gets, like, weird or kind of hard to understand or something. I still love it with all my heart. Because it's also the first series that I started collecting the manga of. So it really holds a place in my heart. I will say, since after I watched the anime, I did read the manga from the beginning. And I've been collecting the volumes. And as a result, I never actually was caught up with it until March of 2020 because I always read the chapters in the volumes. Which, that's not the greatest choice because, you know, that means I'm very far behind. But that's why I changed my strategy. So I went on Shonen Jump, paid the subscription, and like for the month, and started to read it online.
Check this out.
So yeah. Oh god. No! Fine. It's too late now. Oh, what the heck was
Moment
that?
of birth.
What was that?
Don't get too close.
Windblade.
Come into being. Yeah.
This guy.
Here's backup.
Oh god, I'm frozen. No!
Check this out. Burst forth.
Don't you dare. Okay. That was not fun. I just only aggroed the enemies. Anyways. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, I paid the subscription and decided to read the chapters online. Oh yeah, chapter 88 was the one that was available when I caught up finally to the series. I'm so glad I read it, like caught up with it, because chapter 87, like there was this interesting interaction between you and Mika. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler since it has nothing to do with like the story at all, like too heavily. I think it's okay to say it as long as I don't describe the circumstances they were in. But obviously, as you know, vampires, they drink blood, so you, as per usual, makes like kind of like it's. Well, basically, it's pretty obvious that he's okay with Mika drinking his blood, and as that happened multiple times already in the story. And in this chapter, it was interesting because of what he says. And yeah. I'm like, okay. And in that moment, if anyone says, like, oh, it's just platonic, it's like, nothing he said in that moment was anything close to platonic. It is not. Oh, well, we got some money. Anyways, yeah, nothing he said in that moment was something you say platonically. Like, about anything. Like, it's like, oh wait, I was trying to check how much wood I have before I, okay. He's still, usually want a lot of it. Anyways. Oh my god, it's so hard to explain because I can't exactly quote what the character said because it makes me, I don't want to say it, but basically there's nothing platonic about that. So, like, the way he says it, because it's like, and I guess, like, the easiest way to quote is, like, someone said it's, like, it, like, did I take a screenshot of what someone said, or was it just, like, I don't know. Oh, wow, it's been ages, so I don't know. I have pictures of doggies. Aw, and kitties. Okay, I don't know. Why am I doing this? This one. Trying to see. Okay, I'm trying to see something. I got my ankles. I don't think I took a screenshot of it, unfortunately. Basically, it's like someone's comment. They basically said, like, yes, there's nothing platonic about that situation. Because it's like, you can't just read that and be like, yeah, they're just friends. No, they're... It's like the friends in question. I will say that I did take a screenshot of one post where someone reacted to this one thing. And the way they typed the post is can be easily taken out of context because they removed like a keyword from it, and it's like, if no one knows Seraph at the end, they would not understand what an entire post on Tumblr meant. I'm sorry if I talk you so much to Seraph at the end. I just love it too much. God, I can't believe it. I got into it in 2016, and I can't believe it's been 5 years now. Well, 5.5. I got into it in March of 2016, specifically. I feel so old. I'm old. I'm 23 now. I got into it when I was 17. Okay, let's see. Do we have pearls, like, respawn? Yeah, my turn. Have they respawn yet? Oh, there's sparkles, so they do respawn. Time to collect these pearls. And I'm hungry. How embarrassing. I know, I really want to talk about Sarah the End a lot. Yay! I think it's now reaching a climax in the story. I don't know. It's been going on for 9 years. But I've gotten into it 5 years ago, so... What's interesting about that is that, apparently... Okay, in the story of Seraph at the End, their version of the apocalypse happens in their version of 2012. Which I find kind of interesting, considering, you know, a lot of things. And, in the present of the story, that was 8 years. 8 years has passed. And, of course, if you do the map... I mean, not the map. The math. Yeah, you could kind of guess what year the story is set in. However, that's at least, like, the first part of the story. Most of the story takes place, like, 3 months after that, and... Basically, the original point of time was, like, December-ish for, like, the story. And it's pretty much, like, more cemented by the fact that it snows in that part of the story. So, like, the current present of the story takes place, like, 3-4 months after that. So, last time I checked. I actually don't know, because obviously it hasn't snowed in the story, since. And, how do I put this? Trying to remember. My memory is getting a little bad, with this story, because it's been a while. Like, I actually read all the chapters again in April of 2020, so, it's been a while. But anyways, basically, because, like, it's, like, we kind of have an official estimate of how much time has passed in the story. We know, like, the characters actually have, like, a canon birthday, like, a full birthday, like, which includes a year, so, yeah, that is, something. Anyways. And, yeah, a little bit of trivia. That's kind of a bit of a trivia, point to mention. Nothing too significant, but it's a little interesting how it's like one of those, stories that you could kind of tell when the story's set. And that, some characters do have full birthdays. Like, again, full birthday says it includes a year. This guy.
Let's get down to business.
Shake it and stir. Let's go.
Then, fire it up. Killers roar.
Windblade. Think you can bully me?
Yeah. To the fairy.
Oh gosh, my throat is starting to wear away because I've been talking for an hour. It's fine. I'm used to it. But I should take care of my voice, though. I should really do that if I'm going to be a voice actor. I'm trying my best. It's so hard because I love to talk. Man, I'm getting hungry. How sad. I can't eat food yet. I don't want to eat during the stream. Okay, I think that's all the pearls right here, so I have to teleport here to go to the cave. Anyways, okay, get water. Okay, here we go. Okay, what else do I want to speak about Servdian? Again, I'm not going to spoil chapters, obviously. Oh yeah, I will say there was this one chapter. I'm not gonna, again, I won't go into detail, but it, I like how it made me think about something. Like, what if these two characters are kind of, like, involved in this? It's silly. It's silly, but harmless. And, I don't know how to put it, because I said it during an art stream when that chapter came out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to remind myself of what I said. It wasn't anything bad. It was just more like, I was kind of implying it, but not outright saying it. But then my friend said it in the chat. And I'm like, yep, that was what I was thinking. I'm still not over it that, like, someone made a post that could be completely taken out of context from thanks to one chapter. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. You know what? Let's go do this now. Rest my voice a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm starting to do this, artifact domain now. It's been a while. Also, we may need to heal real quick. Yes, Diana is a healer, but that doesn't mean I want to use her elemental burst. There we go. Also, with this team setup, this domain is not too difficult. I mean, it still is, but, you know, I can handle it. I don't switch to the friendship team because it would take too long. And also, I haven't really built the characters too well. So, I just used them for commissions so I could give them the friendship points. Okay, how many of these do I have? I should... Oops. Oh, it's here. F4. Okay.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Think you can bully me?
Oops.
Think you can bully me?
I got you covered!
Damage. Oh no! We need more crystals.
Coming to be!
Scratch!
Oh, I hate this thing.
Diana special!
Oh no!
Live! Moment of birth! Check this out!
Shake it and
There we go. Got this thing.
Coming to be! Here's Becca! Don't get too close!
Got the damage.
Windblade!
I do know the floors do things, but
Burst forth! Feel this ancient power!
still.
Go shake it and stir!
Oh, there we go. Now we just have to do this 3 more times. Okay, let's see. Ick. Yeah, I get used to this. Don't worry, I'm used to it. Also, I can't really use this team setup for like the geo domain because, well, it's not gonna work.
Fire it up! Supporting fire! Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Shake and stir.
No, it didn't attack the
Don't get too
thing.
close!
This thing. Oh dear, we're in a pickle.
Your dream.
Coming to be! Check this out!
Shake and stir.
Moment of birth!
Windblade. Oh no. Shake and stir.
Don't get too close! I got you covered! Burst forth!
Probably make use of the round.
Scratch. Shake and stir.
Fire it up!
Finally. I really want to get Toma to level 4 friendship so I could read the not read, listen to the voiceovers for like the other characters. I want to know what he says about Ito. And obviously the other characters too, but I'm curious of what his thoughts are for Ito. I'm not gonna read the Wikipedia. I'm not gonna read the wiki on it. No, I want to hear it in the game itself.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Windblade.
Don't get too close! Here's backup! Moment of birth! Fire it up!
Think you can bully me?
Coming to be! Check this out! Supporting fire!
I don't like this entry. Annoying.
Live! Ha!
Come on,
Think you
almost
can
there.
bully me?
Coming to be! Fire it up!
Hey, now that reminds me, now that I remind myself of something. I have seen someone actually make Toma do like at least 40k crit physical damage. which is definitely something. I was on Twitter randomly and I saw that like post.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
I know.
Burst forth. Check this out.
Also, yesterday was the first time I actually tried out the stone age right away. Ah! That's fun.
Windblade.
Moments of birth.
Shaken and stirred.
Don't get too close.
I love the damage I do with Toma. Ow.
Coming to be.
Think you can bully me?
Fire it up. Witness my great undertaking.
Look at you, Blue Down.
Burst forth. Don't get too close.
Scratch.
Yeah, it was just kind of healing other characters real quick. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, we didn't use okay, I never did. Want to be careful with using the 20 resin. And we got really icky artifacts today. It's fine. I like doing this, so I could gather a lot of them for EXP. Or something. Did we get all 2 friendship? Yes, he did. I'll check out the things later. It's definitely, like, one thing unlocked. Wait, not this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, trying to see how many artifacts I have. 658. I have so many. Really icky ones. I have a lot. I have grinded on the Geo artifact domain quite a bit for the last few days. Because obviously I have no idea what the Goronito will need, so I just decided to try to gather as many as I can and try to figure it out on day 1 of their release. So... Okay. Let's do
Coming
this.
to be.
The insolent Think you can bully me?
Check this out.
Windblade.
Burst forth.
Uh-oh. No.
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Fire it up.
Shaken and
There we go. Please. There.
Winter shall adventure go.
Okay. Oh yeah, something I should probably mention, because I just realized... Actually, no, I didn't forget yesterday. I actually watched it after the stream yesterday. I watched the VOD when Toma's voice actor C6'd him on stream. I didn't watch the stream then because, 1, he streamed at like 11:30 p.m. or something, my time. And 2... Well, mainly just when the time happened, but I didn't want to, like, see anyone pull for him before I did because it made me so impatient. Because I had to wait, like, a few days, as opposed to everyone else getting Toma right away, so... Also, I've been, like, wanting to stream, pulling characters now because, I don't know, I kind of thought, like, you know, streamer luck. Maybe, like, streaming will bring me some luck, and that's why. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe I'll go on for like 20 more minutes today. As I very much have other things to do. And of course, the next time we stream will be Tuesday. I think I'll delay doing the rest of the event until Tuesday when the last part's unlocked. But I do have to be careful to not accidentally progress it. Like so I could have something to do on a Tuesday. I can't wait for Corona though. I really can't wait for them. I haven't. I'm not. How do I put this? I haven't exactly. How do I put this? Obviously, people are spoiling. Because some people like to, you know, break NDA
Burst
and do
forth.
these things, even though obviously they shouldn't break the NDA. Yeah, I am very much interested in like. How do I put this? Basically, I'm trying to say I can't wait for the 2.3 stream so we could actually see Goro and Ito show up in those, and all that. That's what I'm trying to say for like 5 minutes now. Because I don't think any of us have seen what Ito will look like in game, as we obviously don't know what he'll look like in game. We obviously know what he looks like, but we don't know how that's converted into a 3D character model yet. People may say otherwise, but hey, I don't look at spoilers. We ignore the spoilers. We pretend they don't exist. Hang on, I am literally just thinking about food right now. I want to eat, but I can't. Not yet. I'm streaming. I think what I'm very much interested is seeing like what kind of kits Goro and Ito will have. Because obviously we don't know how their playstyles are going to be. And also it's very obvious that Goro is a bow user. I mean, it's pretty obvious. He used the bow in the cutscenes, and he even has a bow in his artwork. I'm very curious of his playstyle because he's a Geo archer, so I wonder how that's gonna turn out. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but yes, I have seen that Ito was trending on Twitter. Well, at least for me. And, I'm assuming it has something to do with spoilers, as I'm gonna avoid it. Because people like to put spoilers. And it's like, please don't. There are people who want to be surprised. Please stop. I do want to build a Sayu, because I have a brilliant idea for a team setup that involves Traveler, which in my case, Lumine, Sayu, Goro, and Ito, and I want to experiment with that, like kind of team setup. And obviously, it's going to be a no reactions team, as it'll be 2 Animo, an MO, and 2 Geo characters. Nobody knows. What is with the music? I'm trying to find more Onikabuto. You know, what if I collect all these Onikabuto and it increases my luck to getting Ito? I feel like it will. We don't even know what the rarity they will be. Unfortunately, we don't know anything. The struggle. Well, I can't wait for the stream though. It should be within like the next between 7 to 14 days from now. It should be somewhere between that. My throat. Why? got my stamina. I kind of miss the buff and like the resonance, NMO resonance, and Kaza in the party. But I don't want to constantly use Kaza in the party. I want to change it up and make things different. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think I have every NMO character now. Although partially unintentional because I originally didn't plan to get Venti. But the reason I got him was because like Venti's voice actor, Erica, like was streaming. Like around that time, like started streaming Genshin and yeah, that got me wanting to get Venti from his rerun. So that's why I got Venti. Also, I really hope there's an Albedo rerun because I really want to get his constellations. Like, I prefer to get a C2 Albedo because his C2 is really good. But, I don't want to spend all my orbs doing that. So, a C1 is at least, like, enough for me. And hopefully, okay, since I'm not going to pull into banners anymore until whatever banners are in 2.3, I am kind of hoping that, I actually win 50-50 for once because ever since I started playing Genshin, I have failed every single 50-50. And it was the worst. It was the worst. And because my first 5-star overall was Diluc, and then, but I still got Albedo. And it was before I spent money on the game. And I got Albedo right after Diluc, like in another 10 pull, which I was so happy. Oh yeah, and also around that time, I was just pulling characters I didn't have any specific preferences. And it was at least until, like, I guess 1.5 was when I decided, okay, I'm probably gonna try to mostly get the Genshin guys in the game now. I know I skipped Child again, and that definitely means he'll probably never get a rerun for a long, long, long time. Unless Mihoyo decides to randomly just bring him back again. As everyone is memeing about now. Oh no. I know! Oh gosh. I was just trying to do this. Anyways, as I was trying to say, I didn't pull for Child because okay, like I would have pulled for him because, you know, he and Zhongli are the only Genshin guys that I don't have yet. But the thing is, they revealed Goro and Ito, and I really wanted Toma more than Child, so it was like I had to make a choice, and the choice was made, and it was a decent choice. We'll get him one day, maybe, as long as he's not a rerun banner so soon again. People are already memeing that he'll probably have like so many reruns by the time like we ever get a completely different rerun. And I'm still a little exhausted from like yesterday. Well, like more like way after my stream, because for some reason, like sometime around like the evening time, which is definitely way after my stream, my head started to like be annoying. I don't know why, but I partially thought maybe it had to do with the fact that I woke up at 4 in the morning yesterday. because I couldn't sleep for like, well, a couple of reasons. One, because I just couldn't sleep in general, and kind of mixed with personal reasons. And two, I kind of was like, I really want to get Toma. Seriously, the same thing happened before I got Albedo. Like, on the day I got him, before I even got him, I was like probably awake so early in the morning, being like, I really want Albedo. And I'm being serious, I really had not like slept very well when I really, really want a character, so okay. Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I'm just gathering materials. I already collected those mushrooms. Okay, I already collected the pearls. Oh yeah, I should collect the sakura blooms. First, let's go heal, because some characters have tiny bits of low HP. And I'm gonna switch the party to a different one. Because I'm gonna be collecting the things. Okay. L. Okay.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
And also, as I said earlier in the stream, I found that there was a sakura bloom thing inside that big tree right there. Like at the top of it. And I found that out last night when I was trying to figure out, where would I want to manifest for good luck when I pull for the next characters? And I found out that there was a sakura bloom spot up there. And I don't think I ever seen anyone get that? I don't know. If they did get that one, I never paid attention. And also, speaking of which, I did get it already because I found out, like, that it was a spot last night and used Fischl to get it, so. The more you know. Okay. Oh, and also, I'm not gonna do a let's play of it, but soon enough, I'm gonna finally start playing Trails of Cold Steel 3, and 4, but first Cold Steel 3, because I'm not gonna jump into Cold Steel 4, and if people don't know what I'm talking about, because this is kind of random and sudden, the Trails series, otherwise, called Kaseki in Japan, it's a pretty big franchise where all of its story is connected. To the point that if you play Cold Steel 3 and 4, you will not understand too much because you have to play all the previous games. Well, the thing is, you don't have to play all the previous games, but it's recommended to understand the story. And it's a little bit tricky because the Crossbell Saga has yet to be localized. However, it's finally changed to the point that they're actually going to localize it. Unfortunately, it's a whole year from now when the first game is going to be released in English for the first time. And from what I've heard, they are going to use, like they got permission to use the fan translation as the basis for the official one, I think. I don't know. It was kind of glossed over information I saw, so. Or rather, information I saw, but I glossed over it because I didn't really read it. But yeah, that's exciting. I actually watched a fan translation already because I wanted to prepare, I wanted to experience all the games in order. So I could actually understand Cold Steel 3. Well, actually, the Cold Steel Saga overall, but yeah. I'm excited. excited for that, but that's so long from now. And also, I'm getting kind of tired of delaying on Cold Steel 3 to the point that I'm like, you know what? I really should play these games now. Like, I finished 1 and 2 a while back, so I'm like, the fact that I'm delaying on 3 and 4 is, like, really bad. Because, like, I really want to stop getting spoiled a bit, so I should really start playing it. And I can't wait, because I know one thing, which is a spoiler. I'm not gonna say it, but it is something I've been familiar with for a while. Because I was like, I'm tired of like... Oh, actually, I'm gonna backpedal a little bit on this. So basically, I'm tired of getting spoiled a bit. Obviously. And I will say I intentionally spoiled myself of one particular fact that was revealed in Cold Steel 4. Not really revealed, but it's connected to what happened to someone, or rather a couple of people in the story in Cold Steel 3. And I purposely got spoiled of that because I didn't want to wait and play the game myself. Because it was something that happened in the story that I really was like, no, I must know.
By royal decree.
Dang it. Okay, there we go. Anyways, so yeah, basically I intentionally spoiled myself of a certain fact. A certain event that happened in Cold Steel, like 4? I mean, Cold Steel... I'm trying to explain. Okay, something happened to characters in Cold Steel 3. I don't remember too much about it because it's been a while. Oh yeah, I have seen Cold Steel 3 a bit, but, it was just the main story. I don't know anything else about, like, details anymore. But I haven't seen Cold Steel 4, so I'm completely blind to it. Except for one fact I intentionally spoiled myself of, because... Because Cold Steel 3 ended on a really bad cliffhanger. And because of what happened to characters in Cold Steel 3, I was like, I refuse to believe it actually happened. So that's why I spoiled myself at Cold Steel 4, so I know what happened to them. Because I refuse to believe it. Because, especially for one character, because he appeared in every single entry. Well, almost. He didn't show up for one entry, but he showed up in almost every single entry of the Trails franchise. So what apparently happened in Cold Steel 3, I refuse to believe it, because they can't just do that to a character who appeared in every single entry. Almost all the entries. And, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm glad I was right. Like, my own thinking was right, and, yeah. I just don't know how it happened, because I glossed over that detail. Like, I ignored it, because I wanted to see.
The insolent shall be punished. Where are you?
The wind knows me.
Be gone.
One with nature.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
But anyways, so yeah, I intentionally spoiled myself with something that happened that is like revealed in Cold Steel 4, but I don't know when it happens, and I don't know the circumstances of how it is revealed. Because just knowing that I was right about something because of the circumstances is enough for me. Can't wait to play it. Like, I really want to get through like Cold Steel 3 myself. I did see the story, and it was before the PCs and Switch versions were released. I have the Switch versions because, technically it was originally because of pre-order, but then I found out that they were doing the pre-order for PC as well, but I was like, I don't want to have so many PC games. I wanted variety, so I got the Switch version. And from reviews, the Switch version is actually pretty good, so it's not so bad. It'll be a little pixelated, but that's fine. Because usually with NIS America's Switch releases, they're actually pretty good, so... yeah. I cannot wait to finally play it. It's been sitting on my shelf for ages, and I finally can play them. I'm excited. And I hope at some point we get more Electrovision males in this game. I only have one. Also, Kasa's friend was another one, but he's not around anymore. So... and also based on voiceovers, like in this game, we still have like 2 more Inazuma males we haven't seen yet, and that's Kamisato Ayato and I forgot the last name, but it's a guy named Heizo. Heizo. And considering how many characters, considering the trend with like if so many characters mention a certain other character that we don't see yet, haven't seen yet, they are most likely to be playable. And of course, like, there are some characters who have like voice lines for like, you know, the generic NPCs. But usually, it's only for that character and that character alone. So if multiple characters have like for example, Ayato is mentioned obviously by Ayaka, Sayu, Toma, I think that's it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's... actually, not that's it, but that's the 3 I could, like, think of after checking their things. Like, for Ayaka's voiceover stuff, I just went on Wikipedia, the wiki for the game. How do you say Onikabuto? You must get it. Okay, anyways. Oh, my foot. Ow. Anyways, so basically the number, because he's mentioned so many other characters' voiceovers, it's pretty easy to guess that he's going to be a playable character with a unique design at some point. And hopefully we see him, because a lot of us really want to see what Ayato looks like officially. So, like, I love all the interpretations, but it's at a point where I'm like, I really want to see him officially, so we could have more of the official design, like, drawn by fans. I'm trying not to get too attached to interpretations as well. No, let's go this way because there's a flower thing. That's usually how I get sakura blooms. And also we go down here now. Okay, after I collect all these, I'll end the stream. Because I'm getting really hungry and I want to eat some lunch by now. It's 1 p.m. Oh gosh. Don't fall yet. I want to click the Oni Kabuto. Okay, there you go. Trying to think of what else to talk about. Apparently I can't think of anything. I don't know. What's on my mind? Okay, it feels like there's something in this tree. Yep. For some reason there's a sakura bloom in the tree, and I don't know why. Anyways, so yeah. I feel like I mostly just talk about Sarah at the end. Which is okay, because I do talk about that frequently, so... I just unfortunately can't talk about it so much because I don't know if people have read the chapters or not, so I don't want to spoil it. I do hope that one day it does get more added to its anime adaptation, because I would really love to see more of the story adapted into the anime. But of course, as you all know, like, it's a monthly update manga. It's been going on for 9 years. And, like, we don't know if they will actually consider, like, animating the rest of it. I hope it kinda does, because I would love to see more of the story, animated, in my opinion. Part of it may have to do with me wanting to hear more of the voice actors as the characters. Like, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, them voicing the characters. Not like, they're not the character, obviously. They just give them voices. But, like, I would love to hear more of their performance, like, as the character, in the anime. I miss it.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura.
Harukami, please. See that he stays safe.
I'm so curious on like how they would animate the rest if they were to like get more covered. And also a little bit of a fact that I should probably mention with it is that when they did the anime, they actually caught up with the manga based on like the number of updates, I think. Because they definitely had to change the last episode a tiny bit in order, like, while still following the manga, but it was also at the time it was caught up with it, so... Like, kind of makes sense. They had to make some adjustments in order for, like, to conclude the anime adaptation. Like, at the same time, while not, like, trying to, like, cement anything, like, down, like, oh, this happens when it actually doesn't in manga, so... I mean, they sort of did, but for the most part, they pretty much did follow the manga really, really well, so... And I like how they did some scenes. Like, they did, like, in my opinion, it felt like they did a lot of, like, a number of scenes better in the anime, like, early on. I kind of, like, make it, like, less, like, kind of weird. How do I put that? Put this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, there's a sakura bloom there. I thought it wasn't there, and I was so concerned. Oh, yeah, that event is still up for, like, a few more days. Anyways, like, What's it gonna see? I don't know. I know there's one scene where they kind of introduce like these like power enhancers or something in the early parts of the story. And the way they did it in the anime is a little better because in the manga they were kind of running while talking about it, and it was kind of weird how they did that because I was like, that's one way to explain something while you're running to like your destination. Like it's done a little differently in the anime, and it's like less weird about it. And what else? Oh, and I think, if I'm right, I did read the manga version. I did go through the manga version of events as well, by the way, like, back in 2016. I will say that, like, after watching the anime again, after, like, you know, being aware of, like, how the manga did it, I will say the moments with you and Mika, which aren't a lot in the anime, because, you know, like, it is very early in the story, and, okay, it's not really a spoiler anymore because everyone knows they do kind of end up meeting each other again, like, and rarely separated. But in the moments they did cover in the anime adaptation, which was around like those particular chapters, how do I put this? They definitely made their interactions more implied, romantic. Like, they definitely made it more implied in the anime, because, like, at least, like, one scene, like, someone did a comparison with how the manga did it versus how the anime did it, and there was, like, I think, like, how do I explain this? It's so hard to say it, because, like, in the, I don't know how to put it. It's really hard to put into words, because I don't know how to explain the difference. I guess I'm trying to say it's, like, around the part where he, like, is, like, completely turned into a vampire, because he was, like, an incomplete vampire. Mika was. He's still human. Mortal, by the way. How do I put this? Gosh, I don't know how to put it because it's so hard to explain. Basically, it's like, obviously they're still talking to each other and all that, but I am also done collecting sakura blooms. This bothers me. It's one away from the perfect number. Anyways, so how do I put this? I don't remember exactly, like, obviously it's a little played more differently. Obviously because, you know, mangas, it's like very still panels, obviously, and all that. And with dialogue boxes versus the anime where you have to always have it animated in order to give it life. So, I don't know, I'm trying to describe it as like the anime, unlike the manga, kind of had it like just closer to him, and oh my god, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a GIF that I know is like constantly shared, like some people made like one part of it like into a GIF and constantly share it, like it's always shared like regularly when like people discuss their favorite ships or something. I don't know how to put it. I'm sorry. It's hard to put into words because I don't know where to begin with it. But yes, something. Anyways, also, I think I should conclude the stream here because I really should get lunch, and there's nothing much I can do for today until Tuesday, so nope. Bye. I'm not doing this. have no idea how to explain to you guys, like, about, like, the difference between, like... Okay, for a better way to put it, so you guys could probably check it out, it's volume 10 of the manga of Surf at the End. I'm also hungry, so please ignore my stomach growling if you can hear that. Basically, if you guys want to know what I'm talking about with the differences, it's volume 10 of the manga for Surf at the End. And episode 22? Yeah, episode 22, which is episode 10 of season 2 of the anime adaptation. So, yeah, if y'all want to know that, it's, like, if you want to see differences, like, very subtle differences, then it's in there. And, I think that'll be all I'm gonna talk about that. So, I am going to conclude the stream here, for today. So, I'll got my legs. Okay, so obviously, I did a new event that unlocked. Was interesting, and I will cover the rest of it on stream. I'll probably just delay doing it until Tuesday, when the part 3 is unlocked as well. And I will still do Sayu's event hangout. By the way, I will still do it, but I think I'll move that to a different stream. So I think that'll be the plan for the next couple of streams. I still don't have plans to do another Let's Play yet because I want to. Well, at the moment I have class stuff to deal with, and I think I'd rather wait until I don't remember. I think I will wait until my classes are over, which will be in December, before I start my next Let's Play. And I already know which one I'll do because I purposely delayed on it. Basically, you know, before I even started Tales of Arise, like I had to choose between that game and the other one. So the other one will be the one I'll play next as the Let's Play. I was going to do it on my own, but I'd rather, like, play it blind on stream, so... I'll do that. That is the plan. I can't wait to play it because it is one of the games I've been excited to play for, like, the longest time. But, I didn't get around to playing it since it was $60, and there were 2 games that are $60, and I can only buy one at the moment. Hopefully it's on sale. I could wait until it's on sale though, because that's one way to save money. Now that I think about it, it's getting close to the like holiday season, so maybe I could wait a bit longer before I buy it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It'll probably be on sale soon, so I could definitely purchase it when that happens. And I think that's it. So next time, I'll be covering the rest of the event. On Tuesday, by the way. And, then, Thursday will be Sayu Hangout. So, yeah, that is the plan, and I'm hoping to stick with it. Yeah, and hopefully also, we get that 2.3 stream premiere soon, because I really want to see Goronito in it. I can't wait. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.